it's an exciting day. This has been a long time in the making, and I'll give you some background on what we're doing today, and then I'll also tell you as we begin why it really matters. So today we're announcing a new cohort in Running Start for Careers. And for those of you in our community who know, Running Start has been an absolutely amazing success story. From a mayoral standpoint, what it really is about, it's about augmenting the educational experience for our students. We know that we have incredibly sharp students in our school system. We know that traditional paths aren't always the way that everybody's going to go. We know that they need opportunities. We know that we need to make things in America. We know that we need to be exceptional at the trades. I'm a contractor by trade. I started off as a house painter. I mean, I get the side of the equation where you want to have a meaningful career and you want to contribute to your community. And so back in 2007, when I was in the state legislature, I went to Valley High School. And I sat down with a group of students and I asked them, what is it that you wish you had? What is it that you really think that you could use, especially if you're not in a traditional go to high school, 4-year college situation? And one of the most definitive things they said that they needed was they want industry-taught curriculum. They want experts in their field to come into the high schools and work with them while they're in high school for credit, to help them, number one, graduate, number two, stay connected in school, number three, get at the time, I didn't know what we were going to call it, Running Start, but get a running start on their careers. And so we had to go to the legislature. I was in the legislature. We actually had to change the state law to allow for this. If we wouldn't have changed the state law, you couldn't do this, what we're doing here with the independent electrical contractors today. So the program got started. Didn't have a lot of state funding, obviously, with it. So my first year as mayor, the city council was kind enough to put in several $100,000 to start this program. And then we found out pretty quickly that we couldn't do it without the help of some real experts. And so we had to kind of crack the code on how to have industry-taught curriculum in the high schools. And the long version of that can be boiled down to the fact that if it wasn't for Kathy Winograd and CNM, we just wouldn't be able to do this. This is providing tremendous opportunity for our students. So the program started in 2011. The first class had 17 students. So from small things, right, grow big things. In the spring semester of 2016, we had over 160 students enrolled in 10 classes in 7 industry areas. And now we're just growing and growing and growing. Why does it matter? It matters, as I said earlier, because we want our students to have great opportunities. We want to be exceptional at what we do in Albuquerque, New Mexico, but we also want our students to graduate. Running Start for Careers has a 98% on-time graduation rate from the students that are participating in this program. National graduation is 81%, and the Albuquerque average is 63%. So this program works. And it also works because industry, this is your workforce. This is your future workforce. We needed industry to step up to the table and make a difference, and industry is doing that. So today marks another great and new chapter of a partnership between Running Start for Careers, Andrew in my office and his group, APS and the dedicated individuals there, and CNM, and this time it's with the Northern New Mexico Independent Electrical Contractors Association. And what IEC is going to do is in the fall of 2016, they're going to be providing the very first Running Start for Electrical Careers course. And coming up in the construction industry, I can tell you, a lot of people make a really nice living in the electrical industry. It's intellectually challenging work. It's really important from a public safety, life safety standpoint, and everybody needs a good electrician. So it's a new 2-semester course. It'll be taught by professionals at IEC. It'll put students on a path to pursue the association's apprenticeship program while achieving an associate's degree from CNM. We have some students here, right?
Right.
Right. So I hope the press has had a chance to talk to you a little bit because we want to hear your individual stories. But this is about getting through high school, but it's also about getting that running start on an apprenticeship program. What's your apprenticeship program here? 4 years, 5?
4 years electrical, 3 years special systems.
Right. So you can be in school to be certain controls at the same amount of time it takes you to become a physician. So it's that complicated and that technical of a situation. So it will cover electrical theory, circuitry and code, job site safety training, and blueprint reading. It's a dual course, full pre-apprenticeship, and it's just an absolute great opportunity. And I know we're going to have Kathy Winograd speak in just a minute right after Ron speaks, but Kathy, thank you for your leadership on this. You've really, we just wouldn't be here with Running Start without what you and your leadership have done. But I'm going to bring up Ron Alley first. He's the executive director of the Northern New Mexico Independent Electrical Contractors. He's going to tell you a little bit more about it, and then we're going to also have Dr. Winograd come and speak. Thanks,
Thank you, Mayor.
Appreciate it.
Northern New Mexico Independent Electrical Contractors was started 36 years ago, so we've been around a little while. We're happy to have one of the founding members here, one of the original group that helped start this association. He's right behind us here, Mr. Paul Trottershot. So thank you, Paul. We wouldn't be here without you guys. When they formed this group, it was originally called the Albuquerque chapter of IEC. Shortly after, a contractor from Los Alamos joined, and so they had to change the name. It became Northern New Mexico IEC. Today we consist of, my notes here say 42 contractor members, but we're at 43 because I added a new contractor, WJ Electric, yesterday. So we have 43 active contractor members, 21 industry partner members, and we've become one of the most successful apprenticeship programs in the state. We currently have 205 apprentices enrolled, and probably 98% of them working with a contractor member. We also provide electrical safety training and journeyman continuing education. We share the merit shop philosophy of free enterprise, open competition, and economic opportunity for all. We're so proud to partner with the Running Start for Careers program and CNM on this innovative educational opportunity and provide our resources to those students that wish to pursue a successful career in the electrical trades. Training through apprenticeship or pre-apprenticeship programs is beneficial to those of us conscious of the experience of the future workforce. There's a lot of great opportunities for students who might be interested and who are willing to work hard. Our new Running Start for Careers course will begin this September, as the mayor said, and run the duration of the school year for both fall and spring semester. Students will receive instruction in electrical theory, circuitry and code, electrical job site safety training, including OSHA 10 and NFPA 70E. That'll make up a large portion of the instruction, and also, as the mayor said, blueprint reading is part of the curriculum that we're developing for this course. Students will learn many valuable soft skills as well, such as teamwork, time management, while they work on lab exercises. They will receive the tools of the trade figuratively and literally as we are working with the program to ensure that students that are a part of it will get to keep their electrical tools after they're done with their 2 semesters of training. We think that'll be a pretty cool thing. Our goal is to be able to fit those that want to pursue the career path at the end of the course with one of our contractor member partners as part of an internship, and we're going to have several contractors offering that internship. If they end up being hired by a contractor, once they turn 18 years old, they can actually test out of our first year of apprenticeship. So we're giving the kids that option. The electrical apprenticeship program, which is traditionally a 4-year program, allows students to work during the day with one of our contractors and receive 160 hours of classroom instruction with us here in this facility as well. CNM's been a great partner for many years with us. Our apprentices also can earn concurrent credit at CNM, giving them almost all of the credit that they need to earn an associate's degree by the time they finish a 4-year apprenticeship program with us. And CNM, actually, we date back to the time you were still known as TVI. You probably don't want us mentioning that, or you don't care?
Proud of that. Thank you.
All right. So CNM knows firsthand about how important programs like ours are to the community. With that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Kathy Winograd from CNM.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you. I actually want to just say one of the things that always breaks my heart is if people think that just because we changed our name, we changed our mission, because we didn't. for more than 50 years, we have been incredibly committed to making sure that we're focusing on getting people prepared for the workforce. So I stand up here today. I remember in 2007 because I had just become president and Mayor Berry was in the legislature, and he had a PowerPoint presentation that he carried around everywhere, trying to make sure that we all bought into this program. And I'm so pleased that I'm still here to be able to partner with you, Mayor. And it's been an incredible vision of yours, and you have done everything you can to make sure that it continues. So thank you for that. I'm also a proud daughter of an electrician who I was a coal miner's daughter who, and my father decided to get his electrician certification so that he could begin a career that could put 6 children through college. And so I feel like I'm with friends today. My father is in his 80s and scares me to death when he goes to do some work, but he still does. So it's a wonderful thing that has kept his mind really very spry, as well as his body. So thank you for allowing me to be here today. This is a wonderful program, and this is about kids finding their passion. And this is about us giving them an opportunity to be where they want to be and to create a life for themselves in New Mexico where we want them to live and grow and have families and be part of this community. So thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you, Mayor, for allowing CNM to continue to be your partner. And thank you to IEC, who has been a good partner for CNM for a very long time. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much. And I also want to I want to thank Trent Johnson, who's the board president this year, Johnston, for everything. I just really appreciate this. And Andrew in my office, he's been out pitching Running Start. We're trying to add more cohorts. We're trying to add more industries. We are trying to get internships. So one of the things that I'd like to ask our community is if you have internship opportunities during the summer, get one of these students into an internship. It makes all the difference for them to be connected. Thank you for looking at doing internships with your partner companies, because that's a really big that's a big key factor for us. So anyway, we'll take any questions if you have them. But I think, let me just put it this way: one of the things you learn pretty early as a mayor is that we have wonderful people in our community. We have folks that are smart, that are talented, they have gumption, they have ambition, and talent has no idea if you're rich or poor, but opportunity does. And so a Running Start for Careers is all about is providing those opportunities to our talented, dedicated, ambitious young folks to be the next the next leaders in the workforce, to take our city where it needs to go, to where tech industry needs to go. And the good news is, our permits are on the upswing in Albuquerque, our economy is on the upswing in Albuquerque, and I think the good news for you guys and gal is that there's more permits being issued, there's more jobs happening. We're not spiking the football yet, but we're getting a lot better. And so hopefully there'll be some great opportunities. Thanks to all the leadership here from the adult side for making these opportunities happen. And once again, Dr. Winograd, thank you for your leadership. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. Yourselves around.